Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to City Skylines 2 in my great town of Chillingham, which is going to be a city by the end of this video at the rate I'm going. Did a little bit of recording, or did a bit of gameplay off camera, mainly because my youngest, who's finally back down to sleep after about an hour and a half. I'm trying to record this video for a good hour at this rate. So recap of what I did before I hit record and actually I'm going with this video. Built a college up next to my bus station. Built a bus route. This is the pink line, which actually is putting my crosstown bus line. Actually goes all the way over to Hawthorne Creek. And I was able to go into here and remove all of the crosswalks at the intersection of Florence and this road. I don't know, I can't remember what this road is called, Vermont Street. But got that cleaned up a little bit, so I got that moving a little bit as well. Cleared out a couple of bad buildings over here that had gone down, and also expanded out this way. We have a new road. We have Autumn Street, which is kind of connecting over here. I'm probably going to connect Autumn Street up to more. Let's actually do that right now. Before I forget, let's take this 4-lane road. Oops. Come on. There we go. Invalid shape. What do you mean invalid shape? That doesn't seem like an invalid shape to me. Also going to put a large roundabout in here. That way, if I, rephrase, when I do expand it out, I'll be a little bit easier for me to maneuver things around. What is going on? There's some weird geometry going on with this. But also built out this whole neighborhood, trying to get my demands a little more in check, because I'm still trying, keyword, to get my open positions resolved, because employees 21,000, we have 23,000 total workplaces available, so I do need to build up a lot more in the way of housing. I did also, between videos, take out those high-rises that I had here. Is it on Empire Street? Yeah, Empire Street had the high-rises. I took those out because it didn't really fit in with the motif of what this part of the city is like, so I'm trying to do like mixed-use housing, then like medium-density housing, and just kind of like working my way down. I could also make the argument of putting like the low-density stuff in here and putting the row houses over here. This section will most likely have very similar to what I've done previous, and also what I did over here, which is that mixed use. Putting that in this whole little stretch. It's a happy little stretch. But I am also going to slap down a little pedestrian walkway here. But also make sure that traffic light, I'll actually allow the traffic light to be there for that. So we're going to be able to get pedestrians coming off this area and be able to cross over to this side of the road once I develop that side of it. Probably what I'm going to do this video is also develop that side of it. Took care of all my medium density demand just got wiped out by building those houses there. My commercial demand has diminished, but also trying to figure out why these houses aren't building right now. I'm going to put down a little pedestrian path here. Maybe that'll spur development on these houses over here. I don't know why these ones aren't going in, but I got a dog park here, so I'm hopefully addressing the happiness of the folks in this area. Yep, spacious homes, walking us to elementary school. And I may swap out the alleys for these little pedestrian pathways if it makes things a little bit easier for them. And you can see the game trying to load the textures, and there's so many textures in this game that I do fully see why this game is taking so much of my GPU to work. There's a lot for the game to process here, and it's trying to make a very beautiful game for people to enjoy, but it's like it's chugging along, and my CPU's running at 60%, my GPU's running at 80%. And I don't have water cooling, I just have everything air cooled on this, so make sure the traffic's going pretty smoothly around here. This is a big ass roundabout I had to drop down. Thought my little one was asleep. Apparently she's still making a little bit of noise. Also did hook up this connection, these two roads, just kind of like wall off my giant forestry spot. This does also show that I can put in commercial on this side or do mixed development. I think I'm just going to go straight standard commercial over here, not high density commercial. I might go high density commercial. Let's see how high density commercial works over here. I'll do 5 deep on this. Let's see what goes in over here as the sun sets on February 2024 in Chillingham. While I was thinking about ripping out these high-rises and putting something else in play. I was thinking about where I should put a proper downtown core. High-density residential, high-density industrial, if that's a thing. No. Doing like the high-density offices, which I'll be able to do here very shortly. Like in the next 300 XP, 325 XP. There were a couple spots that did come into mind. I do like the idea of doing out on this island. A couple episodes ago, I was thinking, oh, we'll just develop this island to put more housing out there. But I could do like a downtown core, maybe even a touristy area over there. I also have this section over here, which I was thinking about putting as an airport, like taking this highway out, going over there, obviously doing, some build outs on it and doing like support for an airport. That's an option too. Rail connection is kind of stifled at the moment because my rail terminal's way the hell over here. And I think if I really wanted to bring over passenger rail service, I'd have to like go underground, come over under all this, or well, actually it makes more sense to just like spur off of this and come down this way and maybe bring a passenger train terminal in over here. I don't know how exactly I'd get it to work because I want the passenger train terminal to connect to the airport. And I've got 15 tiles. Let's actually grab these tiles for the airport. And of course, I can't see a blasted thing. It's just the middle of the night. I'll wait till the sunrise happens. Maybe I can see a little bit. See a little better here. That is 16 of 15, so I can't take that one. There we go. And did I miss one? Yeah, I did. I need to grab these two. 3, actually. I want to grab these 3, and I'll most likely level this area out. Level this area off, too. Because I kind of like the idea of doing... There we go. Small city. 2.5 million, 10 development points, and 15 of those. So we have low and limit increase, high density offices, high-speed highways, combustion engine ban, and city promotion. So we have the grand bridges, underground parking. I'm probably going to have to get that, unfortunately. Gas power plant, coal power plant, geothermal power plant. Interesting. Let's actually do that. Solar power. Helpful at times. I don't think it's going to be like super needed. Disease Control Center, Health Research Institute, Recycling Center. I should grab that. University. Not going big into that right now. Don't think I need that at the moment. Police headquarters. Maybe. There's my air connection. Let's actually do that. And there's the international airport. I'm not going to grab that, obviously, because I don't have enough dev points for it. Large sports parks. And the server farm. I don't think I need those right now. But let's go ahead and get the geothermal power plant. It's working on it. I also now have 15 more. Yeah. Map tiles I can get my hands on. So let's at least grab these 3. Grab those. Alright, now I've got this whole area. Also, let's take a look at how much wood I have available. All of this can be developed as wood. So I've got more industry available to me. And I don't see... there's some oil production over here, so I could do like oil production near my airport. Wouldn't be too terrible an idea. Like level this all out, have the airport on this side, and have oil production on the other side. Not bad. Beyond that, we got a condemned building over here. And my demand's high enough where, like, if anything gets ripped down, it's immediately going to be replaced. So don't have to worry too terrible much about that. This building is collapsed. And my industrial demand is so high right now, it's just... abandoned. Okay, get rid of that. I kind of wish I could designate what type of group would go in here, what type of industry would go into these, just because it does seem a little bit odd, to me at least, that the buildings, they're just like generic. But like over here where I have a bunch of oil production, it makes sense to have oil-related items, similar to how in City Skylines 1. And you say, oh yeah, you're going to put an oil center down here, and then you have all the things coming around as a result of that. So, recycling center. Ground pollution's
We're
medium, air
live,
pollution's low.
and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything
Not
clears
sound.
up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No
If we
use
go,
reminding
let's see,
you.
emergency battery
Well,
station,
expect delays
geothermal
and
power
fixes.
plant.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is
No
attracting
groundwater.
more
Okay, it has to hook into
high-end
groundwater.
shoppers.
Perfect. Hey,
Bringing
look, I
latest
got
in
groundwater
luxury
right
to
here.
our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer
That
shoes
oh, that works
while
quite well for
sipping
me.
a fancy local
So it's gonna be $750,000,
or
and I have to
something
have,
like
let's
that.
see, power line
That's
not
good for
connected.
business and good for the
Do
community.
do 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 do.
We'll be back after this.
All right, it looks like power lines hook up to. Hang on a second. What if we have a transformer station like right here? Put that there. Make like a 90-degree turn. Oop. Needs to be a little bit. I could just do that. There we go. So now we have a lot of excess power being produced. Alright, binary cycle power plant. Additional turbine, high voltage station. Oh, what the hell? I could have done that earlier. Yeah, and I do see it is kind of like built down a little bit, so I'm just going to take that as it is. And a battery station. Can that go right here? Yeah, it can. Happy little power plant. And we'll need a power line off of this guy. The power line. If it's like okay, that's a low voltage. I gotta do that way. Okay. So now excess power, we'll be able to charge it up. Then also, if we do ever have any. Ah, here we go. So I do actually have availability. I'm now producing a surplus. So I no longer have to worry about importing extra electricity. Water's looking pretty good too. I like fire stuff going here. Yeah, fire rescue coverage. I need to be looking at that. There we go. So make sure everything's in the green or close to it as possible. Alright, that's pretty good. Even down here we have good coverage. I like it. Another abandoned building here. Let's go ahead and demo you. Let you get replaced out. I'm going to speed up the game a little bit because I do want the game. I like, admittedly, I prefer playing the game during the daylight hours, quote unquote, so you can actually see what's going on. Looks like we've got a pretty bad accident here on Vermont Street. We have, okay, so we got, looks like a jackknife trailer. Police are on site. What the hell happened here? I work in auto insurance. I work accident claims. I got no clue what the hell this is. Let's just move past it. Got houses leveling up. I just saw a level going up there. That's good. Residents are very happy. Lack of entertainment in this area. Speaking of entertainment, what ended up popping up over here? So we have sells entertainment, pharmaceuticals, vehicles, electronics, furniture, beer, food, convenience food, furniture, plastics, vehicles, convenience food, bevs, textiles, bevs, convenience food. Okay, this actually worked pretty well, this little section. I don't know if I want to put in high density commercial on the other side of it too. No idea what this color means. Let's try 5 deep. That's what I've already done. Let's try 6 deep. See what comes out of that. Not enough customers. You haven't even been built and you're already bitching. I'm pretty sure this is an American thing on that, but alright. Air pollution. Still a problem. Here we go. Oh, maybe a little, it's just a lot of moonlight coming through right now. Always a full moon in the city, it seems. Checking on my college right now. Hey, there we go. We're actually getting a significant amount of people going to college. That's good. And we'll go ahead and upgrade that right now, just to make sure we get that going as well. Oh, doing a stretch break early in this video. If you haven't done so already, if you're watching this, maybe just binging through the series, go ahead, stand up, stretch, move around a little bit. I'm actually working my shoulder because I think I tweaked it. Must have done something with it while I was sleeping. Let's check up here on our oil industry. So yeah, we're producing minerals, food, chems, textiles, food. Yeah, these I would prefer if they were all oil-based. It's just one thing that I think is an opportunity for the game. I do also see, it was an article within the last week. Colossal Order, the devs of the game, said they were going to dial back the number of, or the frequency of the updates, which is really concerning for me, because like, this game is still not finished. There's still a lot that has to be done with this. I'm not talking like DLC, I'm talking like updates to the game and fixing bugs and whatnot and optimization, things like that. From what I was gleaning from that article, it seemed like they were not going to be doing it as often, which is like, wait, what? Type situation. So, just something to kind of be aware of if you're looking to pick up this game. They've slowed down a little bit, which is very concerning for me. There are buses, they're just spread out in a very poor fashion. Wait a minute. That's the red line? Oh wait, how does the crosstown have no vehicles on it? The crosstown line most definitely has vehicles assigned to it. Just there isn't one right there for it. Let's see, let me run back up this way, see if oh wait, here's a crosstown tram coming this way. Will this thing still say that? Very odd that. It also is a good mention too. Consider building more depots to gain access to a larger pool of vehicles. So if I did need to get more vehicles up and hook in this side of it, I could do something like that. Let's check on the bus depots. Where did I put my bus depot? Up here. Yeah, I've got 31 of my 35 vehicles in use right now, and they're getting some use going right at the moment. Could do an extra garage. I should do electric buses here. Okay. Now, go to transportation here. Ah, yes, airports. Haha. Whoa! Okay, wait, back. That was a bad thing for me to click on in the middle of the damn city. Alright, now let's look at the airport. Alright, so I could definitely flatten this out, or I could just have it on top of this hill, which I don't. Let's level this area out and build us a fancy schmancy airport. Right, terraforming. There we go. That's what I want. Alright, there we go. Yeah. But also, this is going to make it a little bit easier for the oil industry that I'm going to building up here. There's something there. You'll look at that, please. Just move it right into the middle of the road. I didn't even see there was a monument there. Whoopsies. Any other things I need to be worrying about over here? Okay. Whoa. That was odd. Well, I may actually just like bring it up just a little bit. I don't have disasters on it, so I should be fine on that front. Go ahead and level this whole area off. There we go. There's a pretty good dip on there, so we'll go ahead and soften this. There we go. Soften this all out. There we go. This I may have to bring down a lot more, but let's see if we can soften it a little bit in the meantime. Yeah, thinking is if the plane's going to be coming in off the water, they should be like, you know, don't hit the mountain on the way in. Makes sense? There we go. And so we got this big area that we can slap an airport down, but obviously we need to do the roadway first. Could definitely upgrade this to a 3-lane, or upgrade the interchange in and of itself. The upgrade of the interchange will take a significant amount. Let's look at doing that, though. So we're doing this is a trumpet roundabout we have here. Yeah, this is a trumpet roundabout. This is a medium capacity suburban 3-way hybrid interchange. I'm thinking a roundabout interchange would do fairly well for us. Yeah. Because if we do something like this, the traffic coming over has the opportunity to go up and around, things like that. The stone monument section will have to move again. Let's just move this both these things over here. There we go. And note, our demand has immediately just skyrocketed again. How am I doing on people? 2,500 still. Amazing. Let's get this big interchange built up. I don't think I'm going to get this all done this video. Yeah, I'm thinking like that, maybe. Alright, here's the fun part. Now we got to rip this all out and rebuild it all. Pray for me, folks. It's going to take a bit. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait. Oops, no, I'm not done yet. Power. Forgot to swap the power back out. Alright, so we'll go here. Okay, I have to go above this highway thing, so let's go increase that. That, and we'll go back down to ground level. There we go. And from there... There we go. Okay, I'm just making sure the power is still connected. And also having to build up above this new interchange. But there we go. Let's see how this works out. I'm not super happy with how this looks. I may have to actually like increase the size of this road, because this appears to be just a 2-lane highway. That's a 2-lane road. I may have to upgrade it to like 4. And this looks like a 4-lane highway. I'll upgrade it to 6. Just to make sure it matches up with this here. The traffic seems to be flowing okay. I think the more the issue I'm seeing here is the traffic having to merge over, and having to merge over twice to get onto this section of the highway. It'll be a while before I'm seeing whether or not this works, so I'll just kind of let this go for a bit. Let's see here. Plenty of commercial demand. Let's get this oil industry and this airport set up before I wrap up the video. Okay, so transport, airport, international airport. Wish I could see how big it is. There's also a cargo airline tool. Can be upgraded with airport services, business lounge, and a cargo terminal. Maybe I'll hold up here. So I got 2 train platforms. Yeah, international airport's pretty good. 2 train platforms, 2 bus platforms. The Chirpex doesn't really work for me. Cargo plane terminals. Let's go back into the dev tool here real fast. Okay, international airport is 8. Look up that though. I'm gonna grab the water stuff. We have a harbor, cargo harbor, narrow seaway, medium seaway, wide seaway. Here's how big this goes. This is actually doable. It's outside my city limits, this one right here, but... This area could be very heavily developed. That looks like water. Or... I'm getting an idea here. I'm gonna bring this road in. I think I'm gonna curve it to this spot here, abouts. Amazing that like this city has massive demands for everything at this point. A 6-lane road. Can I just line up on the middle of you, please? It does not let me line up on the middle there. All right, let's medium road it. Haha, I'm gonna outsmart you, game. They made a 4-lane highway. There we go. That's what I'm... Sometimes this game, kids. Sometimes this game. Oh wow, I just really janked that up. Can I undo what I just did there? Nope, don't parallel it. There we go. Okay. So we got that there. I wanted to come to about this point, I think. Because if I do the airport over here, I can do the oil field over here and a cargo terminal and a fuel terminal, or not fuel, cargo terminal over here. Once I expand out further, I could do like a passenger terminal over here. This area can get developed very quickly, very heavily. I'm also looking at my demands, and I need to just... I'm going to pivot back to the city and just get this built up. Just trying to make this work, and game, you're making it difficult. Just throwing it out there for you. Yeah, we're going to go up there like that. Like that. Okay, there's a little bit of jank here going on with the pathways, so let's go ahead and do like that. There we go. Now, a lot of it is being done up correctly. Don't know why it's going like that. Let me try this. No, I think I just made things worse. Yep, I did. Let's put this pathway back here. Try to keep all of the residents, try to keep all that stuff over there. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. It's looking very... Best way to describe it. Almost utilitarian. It's freaking very... Ooh, the Figura building, a high art and high-end housing go hand in hand. Cool. I'm gonna put in. I have to put another road in between this. This is not gonna work as just straight on like that. I've got to put something in here somewhere. So how about here? There we go. That works a little bit. Not super happy with how it looks, but just go with it for a minute. Great, sun's already gone down yet again. If this we're going to a house, we're going to go apartments here. As much as I like the row houses, I think I'm going to go straight apartments on this section. Actually, no. Before I do that, let's put down some parks. Ooh, another lag spike. It's going to be helpful, and we'll do a... Tennis court's pretty big. Outdoor gym, skate park. That'll work. Alright, now let's house it up. Demand is starting to wane for medium density. Like high and medium density are the ones I'm a little worried about. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to paint this in. Look at that demand immediately evaporate. And oh, I was actually climbing back up. Interesting. Go ahead and put another one down here. Put it past way like that. Here we go. Get that to work. I don't know if I want to do. I don't think, again, high density is not really my style in this part of town, in this part of the city, so not gonna do that. I'll actually do row houses over here and over here. Yeah, we're gonna do 3 deep row houses on this one. Interesting. Residential suitability is bad in this area right now. I'll have to work on that. And I'll put some row houses on this here. There we go. Hopefully, I'm trying to collapse the demand for residential in the city for just a little bit. Just to buy me a little bit of time to get some stuff going here. And of course, mixed use will go right here. Just so it's something that people, if they need to go somewhere, they can grab it on their way home or on their way out. They can go grab the stuff they may need. Oh, another stretch happening. Eventually my shoulder will stop hurting, but I'll have to take probably some more ibuprofen for it or whatever. So we've got quite a bit set up for the next episode. I'm going to get some train stuff going. We've got to wait, wow, ways to go before we get to the next milestone. What's that next milestone called? Big City. Wow, yeah, I kind of walked into that one. And it looks like we've actually got everything done. To unlock each building available in the base game. Interesting. Just looking at the achievements right there. I do think that once we get this resolved, I think we'll be in a much better position. I do think that maybe this side of the city, which if we do end up building, as much as I love all the trees here, this could be where we do a big downtown corridor. Have our, have some offices down here, have some high density commercial, some high density residential, even though the demand has collapsed yet again for high density residential, and there's no office demand whatsoever. Like building that up as an area for, all the businesses, and oh my god, this thing's on fire. Wow, just people just driving by, just completely just whatever about it. Could do that, or alternatively, I could turn this into a giant subdivision with a bunch of like winding roads and whatever. You can see I grid a lot of my city out. Now, let me know what you think I should do with this area right here. I could definitely kind of build like a road along the water and put in a bunch of just make it suburban hell, really. And I'll put down obviously commercial on the sides of it to make sure that people have access to stuff as they're coming in and out of the city. How do you... Seems like a U problem, doesn't it? I can slap an alleyway down for this one. Actually, yeah, I'll slap an alleyway down right off this. That's it. Yeah, I just lost a bunch of houses in the process, so you better freaking work. We're gonna just demo you. Okay, I still got a bunch of houses just to make this one thing work with this little itty bitty alley. So Robin Lane, you better start working for me. And it looks like we're gonna need some more death care set up down a little bit further on. Obviously going to be expanding out this way as I continue to expand out the city. Eventually we'll get up into the mountains at some point. And here's the little rail terminus right there. Don't think I haven't forgotten about it. But rail access could also just run down here and just bring a rail line down here too. Would not really work very well with this plan, but again, I'm trying to figure this all out. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching me this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one.